of Education is really committed to this strategic planning process, and it's a very, very important process for our district. In starting it in 2002, it was really a turning point, and bringing us to where we are today in 2015, you can look back at our first 2 strategic plans and see the things that we've accomplished and how we've grown and how we really prepare for the future. So this next strategic plan, which will take us from 2015 to 2020, really is a lookout for 5 years of where we need to progress. Our renewal process for this strategic plan occurred in December with a 3-day meeting, and then in April with a 2-day meeting. The stakeholders include everyone who has a stake in this organization, and that group of 34 to 35 individuals spend 3 intensive days together going through all the components of the strategic plan, and they write the mission, they write the objectives, and they write the strategies. From the strategy perspective, once the strategies are written, and in this particular strategic plan we have 5 strategies, we bring together action teams, and those action teams have the same comprehensive committee. So it can be composed of parents, teachers, staff members, students, administrators, and they look at their individual strategy and really dissect that strategy. And from that strategy, they write specific results and action plan. It is the action plan that is the meat of the strategic plan. That's how the work gets done. For us, it's our blueprint. It is what we do, our action. So it starts with an overall mission. The mission is guided by our belief statement, and it's not about JTHS beliefs, it's about our community's beliefs. From that mission statement, we create our objectives and strategies, and then where the rubber hits the road, and this is where it's different in different places, is the action plans. And the action plans really drive the work of all of the administrators and the teachers in the school district.
So strategy 1 really is all about individualizing instruction for our students, making sure students aren't falling between the cracks, making sure students who want enrichment opportunities are given those opportunities, finding a way to meet, to find out what the individual needs of our students are, and then meet those needs, and really leveraging technology and our staff resources in the best way possible to meet the needs of those students.
Really is academic, and the focus is really about improving the graduation rate and meeting the needs of students of where they're at, and really looking to ensure that kids, once they leave us, are prepared for the next step, whatever that next step may be. So I'm just excited about how academic the strategy is, and I'm excited to see how we develop it and the good work that we're going to do.
Strategy 2 is really designed to be about the relationships that are going to support student success. So you can't just be in a school about academic goals. Those aren't going to happen in a vacuum. They're going to happen through relationships, students with teachers, teachers with parents, colleagues within the building, internal both and then external to the community, so that people are understanding what's going on and are able to step in and support student learning. So without those relationships, these are just outcomes on paper. And what this strategy aims to do is to find ways to strengthen communication, find more ways that people can get involved and feel like they're part of the JTHS community, and understand exactly how that fits into the larger community. So our goal is just for everybody to feel like they're a part of JTHS.
I think, as the strategy says, we need to create an environment that's as welcoming as possible for all of our stakeholders, our parents, our community, our students. We have to be very aware that we are in a customer service business, and I think sometimes we might unfortunately tend to forget that. And so I think that everyone throughout our organization needs to always be mindful of that in their interactions with parents, with community members, with students, that they're essentially our customers and we're here to serve them.
We've had the character attributes for quite some time now. There's 7 of them. We have compassion, integrity, responsibility, respect, tolerance, confidence, and perseverance. So they've been part of our culture for a long time, and now we're at a position where we can take those character attributes and really put them into the curriculum. So it's not so much of a public relations piece, so to say, but it really is a part of how we teach and what we believe.
A couple years ago when we developed Strategy 4, it was more about understanding terminology with the school board. It was about developing curriculum and really getting our feet wet with what is our academy structure. And just where we've gone through what we've implemented the last 2 years, this is just taking it to the next level. It's not about curriculum, it's more about opportunities for students within the classroom and outside of the classroom.
Strategy 4 really, I think, ties in a lot of work from past plans to looking towards the future. So we've done a lot of work with programs of study, we've done a lot of work with curriculum. So I almost see Strategy 4, though we have a lot of work left to do, it's taking that work and then this is the next step forward.
I'm excited because for me, I believe this is the essence of the entire district. When you're looking at human capital, technology, resources, physical plants, you're looking at programs, you look at the entire gamut of what actually functions within a school. So all of the pieces come together, and so when you make the recommendation, you're making a comprehensive recommendation, and I'm just excited to be a part of that because for me this is where everything starts and ends in relation to building those needs and building those capacities and fulfilling the needs for our students.
Well, it certainly puts a focus on raising the bar. It's always about raising the bar and providing the best facilities that could possibly be available.
I remember in 2001 specifically, I was a new member of the Board of Education, and within our first meetings we were talking about budget cuts, and we were already operating at a bare bones budget as it was. But then with the strategic plan we were able to restructure that debt, and out of that came 2 field houses. We were able to split the sports programs, which provided great opportunities for all the kids in the district. We also introduced the one-to-one technology, which is very exciting. Our facilities now are second to none. We've gone through several improvements to our buildings, adding additions, as opposed to building new structures. And I think that was a very, very important part of this whole plan and why we are in great financial shape now. and we plan on continuing that for the next several years. So it's really exciting, and I'm very excited to be on this Board of Education.
As we are involved in strategic planning, you can't help be excited, and you can't help watch individuals really think and really project what's going to happen in the future.
I think it's really exciting because our district does such a great job with strategic planning. And if you look around the district now, you can see all of the great results from the hard work from previous strategic planning teams. So our one-to-one, our field houses, there's just so much that you can see already. So in the future, we'll look back and know that this is something that we did as a district